Hello everyone, this is Cam and welcome to another BOTB judging reaction video. And I have got my friend Romaldo with me today. How's it going, Romaldo?
Hello.
How are you feeling?
Okay.
You sure?
Yeah.
I'm not feeling alright, man.
Yeah, it was a bit to the right, but a bit high. That's the thing I'm most annoyed about is the height. I knew it could possibly go to right, maybe not that far right, but the height was
wherever they went, it can't be there. Simple as that. Just saw the result. It cannot be there. It can't be there at all. No chance. No way. It cannot be there. All right, so let's quickly play the video and then we'll obviously react.
No one else coming?
I have no idea if Sharon yeah. Okay, doesn't matter, man. Okay, react to do. There you go. Share with audio and all that. Let's do this. Sharam just joined us. Well, hi Sharam, how are you? Okay, right. So let's just play the video.
Good morning. My name is James Zashinsky from Onside Law, and I'll be opening the Firstly, I can confirm that the data has already been sent to the auditing company, Assets. I would now like today's judges to introduce themselves and, using the secure link provided, mark on the screen where they think the center of the ball should be. Then, at the end, each judge will be asked to justify their position, and the group will come together to make a final panel decision.
Good morning. My name is Matt Cannon. I'm a senior county referee and footballer, and I last played yesterday.
You played yesterday again?
I'm Nigel Hicks. I'm an experienced football referee. Been on Supply League's best part of 30 years. I'm also an experienced football administrator.
I think Matt went literally just under your free ticket.
My name's Andy Braithwaite. I'm a football referee, mentor, and licensed observer.
His lining from yellow player was good, but it went too low.
Good morning. My name's Hugh Gilroy. I'm a referee, mentor, tutor, and observer.
Hi, my name's Renee Hector and I play football for Watford FC Women and I'm a coach for Tottenham Hotspur Foundation.
That's
My name's Liam Walsh. I'm a retired referee, currently a observer and head coach for the Referees Academy of Middlesex.
That's
pretty. He's been pretty good the last couple. He's been in.
Matt, can you please justify your position to us?
I like his voice though.
The Red Cross, the lowest one of the choices.
Okay, so these are judges' coordinates, first of all. All of them went that way. Okay, good. Very consistent, very nice judging, at least very close to each other. But to me, it looks like someone told them, do whatever you do, just be on top of T. Because I understand if the average come up with this area here, okay, I'll be happy. But how come all the 6 judges thinking the same today? None of them went that way. Are they that much intelligent or something? Look at Hugh. He's a fucking joker, man. He's a joker. Do you understand? He went even same area as this. Look at all the others. Everyone went that area. So basically, they are that sensible, they're that intelligent, they're that fucking clever, they all went fucking same area. Is that a fucking joke? That's what made me think today, it looks like he's a setup. It looks like it. Because everyone went exactly up on top of T. Wow. Wow. I wish the judges were like that on every competition, man. Every fucking one went exactly on top of T. Yeah, not even one went a bit more to the left. And this guy here, basically he's got his third eye from back of his head looking that straight up. Yeah, that someone I've actually watched a bit of the video and my BP, my blood pressure went high and I stopped, saying, oh, he's thinking as a 3D picture and he's looking steep in these that bullshit. Steep my fucking ass. How is it looking straight up? Okay, right. Some of them, if they went that area, some of them, because not normally the way they do the judging, they create a bloody box. They cover the whole fucking picture. That Renee, the Lady Roger, the way she draws her lines and the area, the kind of, because I'm not just saying she went that direction in the last picture, she has to go that direction. No. The way they think, the way they like draw their lines, everyone went for the body language, yeah? Everyone went for the fucking 3D picture, keeping that in mind. Wow. We got that much clever judges, you know, on their panel or something, is it? Oh.
The thing is, Cam.
What happened? What happened last few judges? What happened all this competition this year? What happened from bloody January till now? Actually, not January. Those judging, they've been fucking it up since just after I won. So that was in May time. So especially just after May, June, July, August, these 3 months, and September nearly ending, 4 months. From last 4 months, they're messing it up. And they've been going, they had no thing with each other. Like there is no similarity with each other. One of them is to go there, one here, one to the back, one up his ass, and all kind of thing. Today, everyone on top of T, every fucking one. How? Is that a joke? How can everyone tell me? It looks like, okay, only thing it could be if the company and everything else in the right place, then then only thing it could be is just a coincidence that all 6 judges went there. But not with 6 people, man. Coincidence doesn't happen with 6 people at the same time. Very rare. Chances are more than winning BOTB, less than winning BOTB, sorry. Being that coincidence. I understand. I don't have problem with the average. I have problem with the way they went, so everyone on top of T, yeah? And we are all stupid sitting here. I took coordinate of 40 peoples, and it was around that area. Okay, that was the average. But where were the rest of the coordinates? Fuck our average. Don't worry about our average. Where was the rest of the coordinates? Starting from here up to here. Yeah, and not even one judge went that area. So what does it, well, I'm a human, and obviously I've got emotion, I've got anger and everything, and I don't know the inside story. So what I would actually think, common sense, looking at, if all the judging was like this, amazing. I will be the happiest person, trust me. If all the judges, I've been actually screaming from last few judging reaction videos that why don't you guys go for similar area? Why don't you think alike? If you know what I mean. I mean, if you are professionals, all of a sudden, all 6 judges are professionals. Fuck, wow, bro. All 6 judges all of a sudden became so professional. What the fuck? How, man?
Cam, to be honest, that's a good sign. All of them went close to each other, but they have to keep in it every week like this. Not 1 week, they actually go for where the person is looking, and then randomly, for the next week, they go all over the place. They have to make in one specific way to do the judging, not every week different way.
It's just the tactic they're using, because next week is 50k as well. They're doing it now, so the next week they can mess it up, and everyone will be like, "Oh, they're all going to be consistent," and then it's.
I mean, do you know what? That's one thing, and obviously they weren't that much high as well. Let's carry on with the video, man. Let's carry on with the video. I mean, my problem is the way they do the judging, because do you know what? Reason I'm saying all this, because I have no problem with today's video. Trust me. I have no problem with it at all. But from last 3 months, not only me, every person that I know that play, they've been saying that same, they've been repeating the same line again and again. It's not a spot the ball, it's spot the average competition. I said it, Romaldo said it, Sharam said it, and everyone that I know of, everyone's saying it. Like, oh, it's a game of spot the average. Okay? So I have nothing wrong with this picture. Don't get me wrong. Not because of I bought 100 tickets, I probably haven't got much back. No. Not because of that. All these weeks they've been playing like that, and today everyone's together. So either, I don't know, man. I don't know what to name it, what to say about this thing. I mean, every single one of them went on top of T. Every single one of them. What the hell is this? How? How is it possible? And this guy here, look at his eye line. They are saying, oh, they might. Okay, anyway, whatever they say, we'll have a look. We'll see that. We'll check that anyway. Let's just carry on with the video, and then I'll carry on after that.
What I think is happening is the player in yellow at the front is crouching down. His arms are out. I think he's just ready to jump up towards the ball. But I think he's not going to win the challenge. That the player in green and white also has his arms up, his knees up, and he's coming in to head the ball. And I've gone slightly lower. I've looked at the green player's eyes, and I didn't see any white above or below. So I've sort of taken a direct view out from his forehead, and I've cross-referenced the eyes and put the centre of the ball where my red cross is.
Okay. Nigel, can you talk us through your position, please?
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. So I'm the green cross, which is slightly above Matt's. Like Matt, I see the yellow player as looking almost directly up out the top of his head. I do see this as a bit of a 3D photo, so I think the player in green's a bit nearer to us than the player in yellow. So I think the player in yellow is crouching, ready to jump. I think clearly the player in green is coming from distance, has got the jump on him, and is leaping towards that ball. And
Cam,
you know,
can you
following the
pause it for a
sight line of
second?
the two players, that's where I put my cross for.
What did he just said? He just said the player in yellow is closer than the player in green to the ball. Your mic is mute. Is that what he said?
Yeah, go on.
Is that what he said?
Probably. I don't know. I didn't notice.
Can you just bring it back?
Yeah.
Towards that ball, and ready to jump. I think clearly the player in green is coming from distance, has got the jump on him, and is leaping towards that ball. And you know, following the sight line of the two player in yellow, so the top of his head. I do slightly above Matt's. Like Matt, I see the yellow player as looking almost directly up out the top of his head. I do see this as a bit of a 3D photo, so I think the player in green's a bit nearer to us than the player in yellow. So I think the player in yellow is crouching, ready to jump. I think clearly the player in green is coming from distance, has got the jump on him, and is leaping towards that ball. And you know, following the sight line of the two players, that's where I put my cross for a half.
Thank you, Nigel. Andy, could you talk us through your position, please?
Thanks, Jamie.
The audio
I'm
is
the blue
doubled.
cross in the centre of the picture. I feel that both players in shot both feel that they're likely to receive the ball first or gain the ball first. The guy down below in the yellow is intently fixed on the ball. You see, I feel he's dropping in. As we've all agreed, the centre of the ball is slightly to the left of his head, you know, the figuration of his head. So he's slightly glancing to what would be his right. The guy in green, I thought, was looking reasonably steeply. I feel that there's a good eye line showing me the direct line through where I've placed my cross. And that's basically where I believe the centre of the ball.
Fuck this bullshit. Let's go to the common final thing. Who are they taking off?
And see where the average goes. It doesn't really affect it. And if you take out Rennie's one, again, it doesn't really. If you put them both back in, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the important things that you brought up that is always slightly difficult for some of the players, I think, who play this competition to understand is, you know, they'll go with, you know, Rennie's being too high, mine's being too low, but how it affects the calculated average is quite important, because otherwise it's just one, you'll end up with one cross and one choice.
Oh, yeah,
but I can understand why mine looks low if I put the magnifier over the centre of the ball, and the way he's jumping. I think in hindsight, I'm not unhappy with removing myself. And I mean, it brings you up very close to you, Andy, if I take my choice out and if I put the magnifier over the top of it. I mean, the trajectory of the ball isn't affected, or the choice now isn't affected by the yellow player's gaze. I think we're all agreed he's looking sort of up in quite a small area, and it's just this green player. So if I take myself out and then put the ball over the average, obviously Rennie's still high, but if we take Rennie out, it does just drop a little bit closer. And I think she's got a fair point in the ball coming in. Some of us think it's dropping in, and I think maybe Rennie's thinking it's coming in with a little bit more pace. I don't know. So what more thoughts have you, Andy, or if I take myself out? And
to be perfectly honest, thanks, Matt. To be perfectly honest with you, regarding my own selection, I feel that Renee's cross has to stay in because, as she quite rightly said, the trajectory is literally milliseconds of it being there, or where I've placed mine, or where the other guys have placed yours. When you did place the circle over your red cross, I personally didn't think it was that low. I just thought that his gaze was a bit higher. So no disrespect, but I feel that
fine,
to me, the
if he's saying that though, then what about when he puts the cross over Rennie's then?
Feasible. So
is he saying
I'm
it
happy with whichever way we go from there.
Okay, so I'm not going to go back to.
If you're saying that, they should keep his cross, because Renee's cross is not right. If he's taking his cross because he thinks he went too low, but that's okay, because that brings the balance to it. Why are you keeping Renee for? I don't understand. Because you should keep both, or take the high one out because she's out of, like, she went too high.
I'd say you should take out both or leave both in, because they're balancing each other out. So they should either both be there or not there.
Yeah.
Because all those other ones are clustered together, so they're fine to keep all them in. And then those other two are balancing each other out. So if they remove one, it makes it unbalanced. So they need to either leave both in or take both out.
Yeah. Let's see what's the final decision, and I'm pissed off.
Nigel or Hugh on that point, but what I'd like to do is take a panel decision to go with the calculated average with myself removed, which is, I'll just highlight over the choice again. And obviously if I put myself back in again, it does drop the average a little bit lower, and I think it makes Andy and Renee's choices look a bit high on the average, but I'm happy for.
But Renee's is like super high,
and
so
average there. So can we have a panel vote on that, Nigel?
Yeah, I'm happy with where the cross is now. I think it's very credible.
Yeah. Andy?
I'm happy with the cross there.
Yeah. Hugh?
Yeah, happier with yours out.
Yeah. Renee?
Yeah, I'm happy with that also.
Great. And then lastly, Liam?
Yes, I agree.
Yeah, fine. Yeah, and thanks for your help, Liam. I appreciate it. Okay, we'll take that off. Okay, Jamie, thank you. We've come to a panel decision to judge at average with my own choice being removed.
Thanks, Matt. If you're all happy with that decision, then please click submit. Thank you, judges. The coordinates selected are 1417564. These coordinates will now be passed.
Well, that's way too much to the right, and it's too high. First of all, too high, and it's too much to the right, because it's common sense. It's common sense. I'm not just saying that because I wasn't close, but only reason I'm saying that because it's not. It doesn't make sense. Simple as that. It doesn't make sense.
And unfortunate for the person who had where it was originally the average. Somebody would have had that one. So unfortunate for them.
I mean, that's what pisses me off as well, taking judges off. That's what pisses me off, because why would you take someone off? What's the point? Because it was balanced, and then you took it off. So that's someone's winning there. You just took someone's winning.
It's kind of weird though, because there's 3 here and 1 all the way up there now. So it's like, my hands are backwards now. So it's like, these 3 are together, and that 1's on its own. So now, if you look at it like that, these
Yeah.
three are there, and the high one's way off. So shouldn't the high
Yeah.
one be removed now?
Yeah, it actually should be the high one be removed, but not the low one, or just don't remove any. Don't remove any. Okay, what I'm gonna say is, what you did doesn't matter where you went. You are together. Stay like that. We don't want to see next week. One went Scotland, other went Brighton, other went Wales, other went Ronaldo, where Ronaldo lives, basically.
Unless they leave them all in, because then it's still
Or
goes in the middle.
leave them all in. Do you understand? What, you know? If one here and there, I understand. I'm not saying everyone go to very tiny area, and that it's not possible. That's true. That's the truth. But difference between each other's coordinates shouldn't be more than 100 pixel. That's the max. Do you know what I mean? If you guys are professionals, you know we have got some expectation from the professionals. Yeah. If I go and play football, for example, look at my body. I'm a big guy. I'm a fat guy, right? Now, me running and Cristiano Ronaldo running is a different thing. He's the fastest. He can jump the highest. So what's the expectation from not Ronaldo, Cristiano Ronaldo? There you go, CR7, right? So if both get a ball and say, okay, score a goal, maybe a penalty or whatever, yeah? If we both get to score that, chance of me scoring, if there is a professional goalkeeper there, chance of me scoring is going to be probably 1%. Chances of Cristiano Ronaldo scoring is going to be 99.99%. So that's why you get professionals, right? So our coordinates, the way we come up with coordinates, compared to us, the judges calling themselves professionals by or getting called professionals by BOTB, they should be the most perfect ever coordinate that you can ever come across with. Average should be like if you get a robot to draw lines and come up with the average coordinate. I'm just saying, or nearer. Do you understand? You don't expect those expert judges to be, like I said, one in Scotland, one in Brighton, one in Wales, one in Southend-on-Sea, one in Dover, one in London, one in Luton. No. At the end of the day, we are all human. So the coordinates from each other, it shouldn't be that much. Right, today's judging, even though it wasn't good, even though they went far too much to the right and high or whatever, I would still say, I'm talking about the pattern. I'm not talking about the line drawing thing. That's how it should be. That's how it used to be, by the way, when I started playing. That's how it used to be. It has gone worse recently. They've been drawing a box. It's like about that big of a box. The picture is like that, and then the judges went about around this much of a area. They go ahead with one here, one there, one there, one there, one there, and everything. And now this week, that's why it was suspicious at the beginning. How I said, oh, it looks like they were told by somebody that go on top of the tee. Don't go anywhere else. Do you know what I mean? That's how it looks like. Because looking at those judging videos, I've been watching judging videos for such a long time, for the last 5 years. I know how they come up with their coordinates. Before it was okay. But like I said, from last 4 months, it's been shit. So anyway, let me just quickly share the screen and let me show you my result and everything.
Maybe because remember on the first one we did the dream car.
Yeah.
I said it was probably going to be above the tee, and they probably went, "Oh, he said that, so let's all go above the tee."
Yeah. Never know. Okay. Right. So I haven't got much of a credit back. Only got about 26.62 back. That's not a problem. I don't care about that. My free code ticket was quite close, as I always have. My free ticket is always the closest coordinate. I don't know. From next time, shall I play with my free ticket or something?
Maybe you should just try playing around the free ticket and see.
Around the free ticket, yeah. Okay, so this guy here, if you zoom into his eyes, I know what Sharam was saying yesterday. I understand where is he coming from, which point is coming from. But the thing is, there is no way in hell this guy looking straight up.
There is no straight up. I'm not agree with that.
Look,
but it just kind of, can you see? It just literally at the edge of his head. He's just talking and looking at the middle of his hair on top. Can you see?
He's kind of looking where he's. Do you know? It sort of looks like it dints in on his head a little bit in the middle.
Can you bring it up, Cam? Can you bring the mouse on top of his hair? I'm just literally telling you what I mean. That's where is he looking? That's where he's looking. Actually, was so happy
for him,
with math coordination
yeah.
and Liam on the X wise. That where should be on X, but for the height wise, as well, between them for height wise is quite too high.
What would have been really good is if it was between Matt and Liam's. That was like really good. If it was there.
Literally where the Cam's free ticket is. Because my free ticket is there, your free ticket is there, and almost so many people.
Okay.
Everyone plays
Sharam, listen, Sharam. Where is he looking again?
About middle of his hair.
Middle of his hair, yeah?
Yeah, 1 second, go up, I'm telling you. Whereabouts? Go up. Go up. What can you see? Go up on his hair. I'm telling you whereabouts.
Yeah.
Right, bit more to the right. Bit more to the right.
Yeah.
Bit more left. There.
Yeah?
Yeah, from there.
Do your face like that and look. Try to look there. Go on. Try to look there. Try to look like him. Why is he doing that? No. He's not tilting his head. Go on to that position exactly and try to look like him.
1 second. Bro, 1 second.
Yeah.
You're just looking that way though.
Whatever way, it doesn't matter. No. He didn't tilt his head like that. Same angle. Same angle like him.
That's the same angle, man.
Down a little bit. Down a little bit.
Down a little bit. That's it. Yeah. Look like him with not much of a white under your eye. Not
Bro,
much of
his eyes is like this. That's why there is no white on his eye. Otherwise, he looks
right, look like him then. Look like him. Yeah. Oh my God. Look, clearly you can see he is looking obviously quite steep. I understand that. But look, he's not looking here. He can't look there.
Yeah.
You understand? That's his middle of the eye. He is looking around this direction. Even though he's looking steep up, look at his eye. This direction, touching this hair like this. So if it goes this direction, now let me show you something. If it goes this direction, this eye, if you draw a line from here, it goes in the middle of the L and T. That's where it goes.
To be honest, Cam, I would say in the middle of his hair, the place that I told you.
Here.
No, a bit more left. No, a bit more left. Bit more left.
Yeah.
Bit slightly more to the right, somewhere around there. Yeah, that's where he's looking.
I think that's a tiny bit to the right. I think more to the left.
Okay, but even if he's looking there, okay, even if he's talking about here, right? He's looking here. Don't tell me he's looking here. He's looking here, right? He said the middle of the hair about here.
Yeah.
If you add this two, it leads to in middle of the L and T. Simple as that. If we add this two, it leads to middle of the L and T. Just okay, might be a bit more to the left, but around here at the edge of the T. Not there.
Yeah.
It doesn't lead there. Do you understand? So winning coordinate could have been here or there, even here.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Between
your free ticket and the middle one. In between there, that's the most perfect area.
That's what I mean. The way they're looking at, any explanation you can give, okay, the way they're looking at, it could be in between this and say the end, about here.
Yes.
it's still at the right, not even edge, but a bit more to the left. So still like other side of T, but there's no way in hell it's looking here. No. You know the way Hugh and other people coordinate, you can't look here. You know, some of them put their coordinates there. How can he look there? How can he look
Also,
back?
he said he was going to jump for it, but if he was going to jump for it, there's no way he'd ever make it if it was that far to the right as well.
Jump and do what? Jump and do what? Hit from his head, the back of his head or something. Is that what they're going to do? Jump and hit with the back of his head from the back or something?
No, the thing is, Cam, you know, if they're gonna bring in this 3D and all these things into it, they have to do it every week. You know,
Yeah,
the thing is,
that's what I'm saying. I have
they
no
are-
problem with this judging, as in, you know, being so close or being too much to the right. I have no problem with that. The problem I have is basically I know them. Next week they're gonna go miles away from each other.
yeah, that's correct.
Next week, be consistent. Be consistent like this. I'll be happy. No problem. I'll be happy, right?
Unless it's a really rubbish picture where even remember that one we had a couple months ago where it was just terrible, where nobody knew where to go anyway. Like,
oh, the ball was near the floor, wasn't
it was that weird one where they like look into the camera and it was like a weird angle. Like it was really hard to
The thing
judge.
is,
But I like simple
Ronaldo,
ones.
you know, all of our tickets, yeah, you know, our free ticket was very close to each other. And then me and Cam, we just draw a line. I said, I think the ball is there. I said, yeah, it's about there. And we both come up with one area. But the thing is, we're not professional footballer, but they are.
Yeah.
We're not the judge. They are.
Played yesterday. Played yesterday.
What they should do is not have football players. They should get, you know, the people who design buildings and get the angles and stuff, because they're gonna know. They're gonna know the angles better.
Cam, who played yesterday? Oh yeah,
Man, I played yesterday. Oh my god. Anyway, that ends up the judging. Well, not judging. Reacting to the judging video, guys.
To the clowns, you mean?
Well, got 2 days off, so tomorrow and day after, I've got no videos tomorrow and day after. So if you guys want us to do anything, let me know or something. You know, we're always free anyway, but no videos for tomorrow and day after. So next video coming up on Friday, 2 p.m. So we're covering the new midweek competition that coming up. So make sure don't forget to join us then. And the VIPs are available. If you want us to do a final live stream, a VIP live stream for the midweek competition, let me know in the comment below if you guys are interested or anyone else interested, even though to watch the VIP live stream. Let me know in the comment below, and we'll do a final midweek live stream. That's going to be on Wednesday, just before the competition closes. So thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, give us some thumbs up, guys. You know, that would really help if you could. And till then, like I said, don't go crazy. Don't spend too much money on BOTB unless you're 100% sure, as in knowing judges can easily mess it up. So like I said, you know, don't spend too much. Do you know what I mean? Don't spend too much. Okay. And thanks for watching, guys. Make sure don't forget a thumbs up. And Ronaldo Sharam, my man, thanks for joining. And hopefully I'll see you guys in my next video. So till then.